The word blockchain appears in almost every conversation about crypto. Most people who use it cannot explain what it actually is. That is not just a gap in knowledge. It is a gap in the foundation of every investment decision that follows. Because blockchain is not just a technology concept, it is a data source. And rational investors use it to make better decisions than anyone relying on price alone. Welcome to the Rational Crypto, where we cut through the hype and focus on what actually works: long-term thinking, disciplined investing, and data-driven decisions. No gambling, no leverage, no get-rich-quick schemes, just rational strategies for building real cryptocurrency wealth. Let's dive in. Here is the practical consequence of not understanding blockchain. Most crypto investors evaluate assets based on price momentum and narrative. A coin is trending, someone recommends it. The price chart looks good. The blockchain tells a different story, but only for investors who know how to read it. Developer activity declining, active addresses falling, on-chain metrics pointing to distribution, not accumulation. Those signals are publicly available, verifiable. From the blockchain itself, investors who cannot read them are operating with less information than the market provides. This video covers 3 things: what blockchain actually is, mechanically, in plain language, why tamper-resistance is the property that matters most for investors, 3 specific on-chain metrics that rational investors use, and how to interpret them. Let's break it down. A blockchain is a shared, tamper-resistant ledger. Let's unpack that. A ledger is a record. Every bank keeps one. A record of who owns what and who sent what to whom. Traditional ledgers have one problem. They are controlled by a single institution. The bank can alter a record. It can freeze an account. It can be hacked, pressured, or simply make errors. A blockchain solves that with a different architecture. Instead of one ledger controlled by one institution, it is a ledger replicated across thousands of computers simultaneously, called nodes. When you make a transaction, it is broadcast to the network. The nodes verify it independently, checking that you own what you're sending and have not already sent it elsewhere. Once verified, the transaction is grouped with others into a block. That block is sealed with a mathematical fingerprint called a hash that is unique to all the data in that block. The sealed block is then linked to the block before it, forming a chain. Here is the critical consequence. To alter any transaction in the chain, an attacker would need to recalculate the fingerprint of that block and every block that follows simultaneously, while outpacing the entire global network, adding new blocks. In practice, computationally impossible. That is what tamper-resistance means in blockchain. Bitcoin's blockchain has recorded every transaction since January 3rd, 2009. Over 15 years, not one record has ever been successfully altered. Not all blockchains are equal. And the distinction that matters most for investors is whether a blockchain is public or private. A public blockchain, like Bitcoin or Ethereum, allows anyone to read the entire transaction history, verify any block, and participate as a node. No permission required, no trust required. That transparency is a feature, not a flaw. It means every on-chain metric, every data point about network activity is independently verifiable by any investor. A private blockchain, often deployed by corporations or governments, restricts who can read and write to it. You must trust the controlling party. That is not a fundamentally different system from a traditional database. It is a more expensive database with some of blockchain's properties, but none of its most important one. Permissionless, trustless verification. For crypto investors, the distinction is straightforward. Only public blockchains eliminate the trust requirement. Only public blockchains provide the on-chain data that rational investors use. Private blockchains are interesting technology. They're not the same investment thesis. Quick pause. If this is giving you the clear technical foundation that makes everything else in crypto investing easier to understand, subscribe and hit the bell. We cover the complete rational investing framework regularly. From the blockchain basics to the on-chain metrics that drive entry and exit decisions. Now, the 3 on-chain metrics that rational investors actually use. Blockchain is a data source. Here are the 3 metrics derived from that data that rational investors use and what each one actually tells you. Metric 1, MVRVZ score. MVRV stands for market value to realized value. It compares Bitcoin's current market capitalization to its realized capitalization, the aggregate cost basis of all Bitcoin on the network, calculated from the last time each coin moved. When the Z-score rises above 7, the market is in a historically extreme overvaluation zone. That signal has corresponded with every major Bitcoin cycle peak. When it falls into negative territory, Bitcoin is historically undervalued relative to its realized value. That signal has corresponded with every major accumulation opportunity. Metric 2, realized price. Realized price is the average price at which all Bitcoin last moved, the market's aggregate cost basis. When spot price falls below realized price, the average holder is in a loss position. Historically, sustained price below realized price has corresponded with bear market capitulation, the accumulation zone. When spot price is significantly above realized price, the market is in a profitable state, a signal to monitor exit conditions. Metric 3, active addresses. Active addresses count the number of unique blockchain addresses participating in transactions over a given period. Growing active addresses indicate expanding network usage, regardless of price. Declining active addresses indicate contracting usage, a warning signal even when price is still rising. All 3 metrics are derived directly from the blockchain, public, verifiable, available to any investor. 3 steps for applying blockchain data to your investment decisions. Step 1. Bookmark a reliable on-chain data provider. Glassnode, Look into Bitcoin, and CryptoQuant all provide accessible visualizations of the metrics covered in this video. You do not need to calculate anything. The data is published in real time. Step 2. Use MVRVZ score to identify cycle phase. At the start of each quarter, check the MVRVZ score. If it is below 1, you're likely in the accumulation zone. Maintain or increase your DCA. If it is between 1 and 4, standard bull phase. Hold your position. Continue DCA. If it is above 7, late cycle territory. Begin monitoring the phase 3 exit signals. Fear and greed above 85, weekly RSI above 80, and others. Do not exit on MVRV alone. Use the full exit signal framework. Step 3. Use active addresses to verify narrative. Anytime a crypto project claims growing adoption or a new use case, check the on-chain activity. Active addresses growing. The claim may be real. Active addresses declining while price is rising. The price is detached from usage. A warning signal. The blockchain does not lie. Price can be moved by sentiment. On-chain data reflects actual usage. The key: blockchain makes information available that the market often ignores. Rational investors use it. If this gave you a clearer understanding of blockchain and why it matters for investment decisions, hit the like button. It helps more long-term investors find data-driven tools for building their crypto strategy. Let's land this. A blockchain is a tamper-resistant distributed ledger, a record that cannot be altered by any single party, replicated across thousands of computers and publicly accessible to anyone. Public blockchains eliminate the trust requirement. They also make on-chain data available. The MVRVZ score, realized price, and active address counts that rational investors use to assess cycle phase and time their decisions. Your homework: go to Look into Bitcoin or Glassnode this week and look at the current MVRVZ score. Note where it sits relative to the historical zones. Ask yourself, does that reading change how you think about your current allocation? Blockchain gives you data that most investors do not use. That is an edge, but only if you apply it systematically. The next layer is understanding how all of this, the halving, the blockchain data, the cycle phases, combines into a complete rational investing framework. That is where the channel goes next. There's so much more to explore on this channel to help you build crypto wealth rationally. Hit that next video and keep the momentum going. Your future self will thank you. If this added value to your crypto strategy, hit that like button. It helps more people find rational crypto education. Subscribe for regular deep dives on DCA, psychology, and cycle-aware investing. Drop your biggest crypto question in the comments below. Until next time, stay rational.